Hello world, this is Joe Strout with MiniMicro, the most fun way to learn programming. I want to start a series of short programming tutorials, something you can follow over a cup of coffee or whatever your favorite beverage might be. These will vary in level from absolute beginner to a bit more advanced. Since this is the first one, we'll start simple today and make a cute little demo of some of the graphics commands. If you don't have MiniMicro yet, you can get it from the link in the description. And in that case, you might want to watch my other video, Getting Started with MiniMicro, so you know the basic commands. When you start it up, MiniMicro looks something like this. We're going to create a simple program today, so use Edit to launch the code editor. First, we'll use the clear command to clear the screen. Then we're going to use two graphics commands, fillRect and fillEllipse. Both of these take a series of numbers to define where you want to draw. Those numbers are left, bottom, width, and height in that order. That's important, so I'm going to put it into a comment. Comments start with 2 slashes, and they're ignored by the computer. They're only there for the human readers of the code. But that doesn't mean they're not important. Now let's get started on the meat of the code. Our goal today is to draw a blocky face. Let's start with the shape of the face itself. So I'm using the gfx.fillRect command, and I'm giving it 4 numbers, left, bottom, width, and height, and a color. Now to try it out, you can click the Run button, or you can press Ctrl R or F5, and this is what happens. That's going to be our face. Let's use the Edit command again and start filling in some detail. Let's do the mouth next. That's going to be just a red box. Oops, I typed mouth. All right, so again, graphics, fillRect. Now, I'm getting these numbers right in the first try because, of course, I worked this out ahead of time. It was just a matter of trial and error, but it helps to know the coordinate system. Horizontal values go from 0 on the left to 960 on the right, and vertically it goes from 0 at the bottom to 640 on the top. And that's true for everyone, no matter what hardware they're running on, which is one of the things that makes MiniMicro nice to work with. So now we've got the face, we've got a mouth. Next up are the eyes. This is going to be 2 white ellipses. So I'm using gfx.fillEllipse instead of gfx.fillRect. That's one eye. Again, hit F5 or click the Run button to try it. Code a little, test a little. That's the best way. All right, so we're almost done. We need to edit again. And if we're lazy, instead of typing edit, I can just hit the up arrow key a couple of times to repeat the last command, or any recent command. So now let's draw the iris of each eye. Again, graphics fillEllipse. Make it blue. All right, running again to test. And that's a face. Now we can use the source command to list the code right here on top of the graphics context, so you can actually see the code and the face at the same time if you like. But of course it's a little bit easier to read if you just open the editor again. And that's as far as I'm going to take it today. But I do have a little challenge for you. The eyes of our face don't have pupils. Can you add them? You would need 2 more calls to gfx.fillEllipse to make little black circles. Give it a try. Also feel free to change the face around. Move the eyes or mouth, change the proportions, add a 3rd eye, whatever. Coding is all about having fun, so don't be afraid to experiment. In our next video, we'll take this a lot farther, loading images from the web and using them as sprites to make the eyes follow the mouse wherever it goes. So be sure to subscribe so you'll know when that comes out. And let me know what you thought in the comments. I really do read every one. Have fun and happy coding!